Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Is William Samoei Ruto, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, scheming to endorse Musalia Mudavadi for the presidency in 2022? Is that his secret card of defeating President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta and Raila Odinga? Because let's face it, the Deputy President is a cornered man. But can he support Musalia Mudavadi for the presidency, considering the fact that he's been campaigning for the last 4 good years? That's one question which most people on this platform have actually been asking me. So in this video today, I want to try and figure out whether the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto, can actually support Musalia Mudavadi for the presidency. As a surprise, should he be cornered by President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga? But before we do all those, if you're watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your continued support. Now let us get back to the question. Can William Samoei Ruto support Musalia Mudavadi for the presidency? For us to get an answer to that question, we need to go back and ask ourselves some two questions. The first question which we must ask ourselves is, what are William Ruto's options? In my view, the Deputy President has two options. The first option is to run for the presidency. And running will mean the outcome will be two, either a win or he's going to lose. If he wins, the better, he shall have achieved his objective. What of if he will lose? If he lose again, the Deputy President is still a young man, he can try again. Also remember, he's the youngest of all these serious presidential candidates. So his first option is to run, whether to win or not. His second other option is to support someone else. Because if he's cornered to an extent that is so sure that he can't win, but he can support someone else, then that's another option for him. And who can this person be? This person, in my view, within the political circle, can only be Musalia Mudavadi. Which takes us to the second question. What is Musalia Mudavadi's game plan for 2022? What is his game plan? Is Musalia Mudavadi in the race for 2022 to win? Or is there a chance that Musalia Mudavadi is working with William Ruto and is clinging to the hope that the Deputy President can support him? Because let's face it, if Musalia Mudavadi were to run today, he will not win. And what are some of the impact of Mudavadi not winning? If Mudavadi runs today for the presidency and he doesn't win, what is the implication? What is the difference between Musalia Mudavadi running for the presidency and losing, and Musalia Mudavadi not running for the presidency and still losing? So those are the questions. I want to give you a scenario. Assuming today, Musalia Mudavadi runs for the presidency. Ayub Savola or Malala also runs for their various gubernatorial seats in Kakamega. Assuming either Savola or Malala wins, Musalia Mudavadi will lose at the national level, what will be the impact? The impact is that Musalia Mudavadi will now be forced to go and start begging these two gentlemen, one of them. If not, these gentlemen will decide that now they are senior, they might even decide to run. Because by that time, Musalia Mudavadi shall have been rendered irrelevant, politically speaking. So those are the questions. Musalia Mudavadi's real game plan and William Ruto's options. I tend to think that there is a chance that Musalia Mudavadi has been told that Ruto can actually support him. And that's why in One Kenya Lands movement, the movement is headed towards Raila's direction. Musalia Mudavadi is pulling away from Raila's direction. And if you look at the people supporting Musalia Mudavadi, you can easily tell that most of them are very close allies of the Deputy President, Dr. William Samoei Ruto. But the question, what are some of the advantages or what are the political implications if Mudavadi is supported by William Samoei Ruto? Assuming tomorrow the Deputy President wakes up and makes the big announcement that I'm not going to run for the presidency, I'm going to support Musalia Mudavadi. 3 or 4 things are likely to happen. Number one, the central Kenya factor. You see, in this country today, William Ruto is losing central Kenya. Why? Because of his attitude towards the leadership of that region. And because of that attitude, the leadership, when I talk of the leadership, I mean the president, the elected leaders, the governors, the tycoons, the religious community. So Central Kenya might decide to support Musalia Mudavadi if Ruto were to get off. Something tells me. So that's the first implication. The second implication is that William Ruto's support base, which is Rift Valley, if Ruto is not running and Ruto will direct them, I want you guys to support Musalia Mudavadi, they are likely to support Musalia Mudavadi. So Musalia Mudavadi getting Central Kenya votes and getting the votes from Rift Valley means something else. Again, it could also be another NAC moment where Raila, for example, in NAC, Ngilu, Wamala, both of them knew that without unity, there was nothing they were going to do. So Raila, for example, decided that instead of running, why don't I just give this guy? So you might have a NAC moment, but in a different way. Cannot be really related, but now Ruto deciding that these guys are locking me out, so let me support Musalia Mudavadi. So we kind of have a kind of Mudavadi Tosha moment. The other implication or the other meaning is that Raila Rutophobia will be sorted out. There are those people who believe that Raila Odinga should not be president, but there are also those who believe that Raila Odinga is the best. There are those who believe Ruto should not be the president. There are those who believe Ruto is the best. So these two people, these two groups, if Ruto is not running, then we are not going to have Raila phobia. We are not going to have Ruto phobia. So those who fear Raila Odinga's presidency can easily support Musalia Mudavadi for the presidency. The other implication is that Rift Valley is likely to support Musalia Mudavadi if Ruto were to do that. Basically, I've talked about that. But now, a place like Western, Mudavadi's backyard, if Ruto was to endorse Mudavadi today, do you think Oparanya, do you think Atuli, all those guys, do you think they'll have a problem with that? They will not have any problem with that at all. So there's a possibility that William Samoei Ruto might be thinking wherever he is that Raila and Uhuru have cornered him and there's nothing much he can do about it. And the only strategy is to support Musalia Mudavadi. And how will this benefit the Deputy President, Dr. William Ruto? The first benefit is the Luhya votes in 2027 or 32. I keep on saying this and most people don't agree. William Ruto will become the president of the Republic of Kenya one time in this country. But that time is not in 2022. 2022 is decided. 2022 is concluded. 2022 is going to be a Mandela's moment. So the option for Ruto is to try and figure out 2027. It's going to be very easy for him to start dismantling. For example, dismantling the network for Musalia Mudavadi so that he can inherit the Luhya votes in 2022. So Musalia Mudavadi will run in 2022. If he's going to be defeated, it's fine. If he's going to win, then Ruto can run again in 2027 and figure out how to defeat Mudavadi. The second benefit for Ruto is that it's easy to deal with Musalia Mudavadi. Musalia Mudavadi is not Ruto. Musalia Mudavadi is not Uhuru. Musalia Mudavadi is not Raila. Uhuru is a very complicated politician. I keep on saying that here. Most people underrate him. Raila Odinga is not easy to dismantle. President Uhuru Kenyatta tried to an extent that he had to reach out to him. Kibaki tried, gave up. I also don't think that dealing with Ruto is an easy thing. But what about Musalia Mudavadi? So Ruto will figure out that if these guys are planning to stop me, let them have the Mandela's moment. Then I plot. Have Musalia Mudavadi win. Then I can deal with Musalia Mudavadi rather than dealing with Raila Odinga as a president. And these guys are still scheming maybe for Gideon Moi. And number 4, it's likely to end Raila Odinga Uhuru schemes. It can happen. Raila and Uhuru are scheming to have Ruto defeated. But Ruto can turn the tables by supporting Musalia Mudavadi. So that's the benefit for him. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Although I know the people around the deputy president, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, might not agree to some of these things. These schemes they cannot agree to. But it's a possibility. But without that, Musalia Mudavadi should forget about the presidency. He must actually make a choice today, whether to support Raila or whether to support Ruto. Because 2022 general election is going to be a 2-horse race. The race is going to be 2-horse race between Raila and Ruto. Full stop. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Bye-bye.